Pikayun jengah baik ketan semeton wargi Ukraina mecahya ring ajeng jagate. Bagian lelimo saking roras, saking maha guru lan murid-murid idane. Kewedaran ngangen bahasa Inggris.
Warning: sensitive content.
Nobody cares if any other country helps you or not. Just you must be independent as much as possible. Like Europe and America and other countries depend on Russian oil and gas. That's why they even sell their morals.
Yes.
They pay with their morals.
Yes, Master.
They leave Ukraine alone to die or live. They cannot open their mouths to do much or to help in more practical ways, just to scare Russia away. If you scare the Russians away, the Russian army putting away, then there is no war.
Yes.
Right.
Yes, right.
They should have prepared it.
Yes.
Then they didn't have to fight. Then Ukraine didn't have to suffer so much. And they should have done something more substantial when Russia took away Crimea already to begin with.
Right.
Yes, Master.
Don't let them inch themselves into another two regions in Ukraine. And now they put the whole blanket on Ukraine
Yes.
and kidnapping thousands of Ukrainians into Russia against their will from Mariupol and other cities. Take children away, kidnap children. Journalists disappear, kill them and all that.
Okay.
Oh God. Yes, Master.
So because of oil and gas,
Wow.
humans' lives in exchange for oil and gas,
It's terrible.
they're just too comfortable. Cheap oil, cheap gas, and now they're stuck with it.
Right. Yes.
Yes, Master.
And Putin knows he can strangulate them with this. He already began saying, okay, these are unfriendly countries, 40 of them. If they want gas and oil, they have to pay in rubles. Where do they get them? Where do they get rubles? Print? I guess they have to print them. Huh? Be dishonest like Russia. But they are also good, the Russian government, good in a way to get the ruble back to the same value as before the war. But it's a big interference and forces many banks to pump, many businesses to pump rubles into the system
Yes.
Master. Yes.
and convert all the whatever foreign currency into rubles. And so to rescue the ruble's value up to now.
Right.
But if they continue with the war, I don't think this is the long-term standard.
Yes.
Right, Master.
Some time ago, you guys asked me whether, or maybe you didn't ask, but I said that President Zelensky should not negotiate anything. Whatever belongs to Ukraine goes back to Ukraine, and Russia just has to go home. That's it.
Yes,
Yes.
Yes.
You don't negotiate with the devils.
No, Master.
No, Master.
of course not.
You don't negotiate with a madman. They don't know any logic or humane arrangement anyway.
Right.
That's right.
Right, Master.
So just outright no for anything that they demand. They cannot just walk, fly in or driving into your country, robbing your land, your properties, killing your people, and then demand that you have to meet their request. They have no right to request anything from Ukraine.
That's right. Makes no sense.
No, it's not their land. They have nothing to do with Ukraine. Ukraine has never provoked him in any way. They have no right to walk in there and to talk like they own Ukraine, like they have the right to ask anything. No, they have no right. Russia has no right whatsoever.
No.
Not at all.
So if I were President Zelensky, I would never say yes to anything. Don't take any suggestions from them. Nothing. You are your own sovereign country. You don't owe it to anybody. Least of all, Russia. You're a free country. Yeah. If your people are free, you don't negotiate with the devil. You don't negotiate with the massacre entity. You don't negotiate with these shameless, soulless robbers like Putin. That's it. Okay. Anything else?
Yes, Master. Biden called Putin a butcher and a war criminal. What does Master think about that?
Yeah. For the first time, this guy said something that is not too bad.
Yes, Master.
But I think a butcher is a poor description of Putin. He's evil.
Yes.
He's evil. He's vicious. So calling him anything just makes it smaller,
Yeah.
Yes.
makes it less dramatic. The butcher, he only kills on demand.
Yes.
Yes.
Master.
People ask for meat, so he has to kill to feed them. If nobody asked for animal people's meat, he would not have to do this job. He would find other jobs.
Yes, right.
So if actually in this world many people call somebody like those killer or some serial killer or some bad massacre, they call them butcher. Could be. But that is a shame for the butcher. It's injustice for the butcher. He's only doing his job. He got paid for it.
Right.
Yes, Master.
He doesn't go and force any people to take his meat. His people demand it and buy it.
Yes, Master.
And in case you think the butcher is so bad, evil, then why do you eat the meat that he offers to you?
Yes,
Yeah,
Master.
understand.
The world is funny. The world people are ridiculous. Yeah, they don't know what they're talking about. But still, at least he's recognizing the viciousness of Putin.
Yes.
Master.
Or maybe he just say that just to be trendy, like P.5 says. I don't know. I don't know these people because they're not truly human.
Yeah,
Yes, Master.
understand.
So whatever, it doesn't matter. And concerning to call Putin a criminal is also less justice. The criminal, they kill for a cause.
Right.
Yes, Master.
Of course, they kill each other because of gang rivalry, stuff like that. Or just kill because they're crazy, they're bad. But their atrocity is not so vast, massive like Putin and his underlings.
Yes,
Yeah.
for sure.
In Bucha, they killed 400 people just like that. Litter them on the street, tie their hands behind their back, including women, children, and elderly.
Oh
Oh
my gosh.
God.
And it's been laying there for weeks already, and Russia still denies it. It's always the same. They're lying all the time. They're lying like you breathe. My God. And I hope the world doesn't ever trust the Russian government again.
Oh, I
Yeah.
hope not.
Otherwise, they're going to be dead, all of them, before they even know it.
Yes,
Yes,
Master.
Master.
They have no qualms in just massacring people at random like that.
Yes.
It's atrocious.
They are atrocious, and they have even deadly weapons in their hands, or nuclear and chemical weapons and all that stuff.
Yes,
Yes.
And they're going to deny it again. Sure.
Yeah.
Just like they say they go to liberate Ukraine. What for? People are peaceful there and free. And now they need to be liberated from Russia. Oh, God. They have done nothing to Russia.
Yes, of course not.
Yeah, just went in and killed people like that. Oh, my God. And they call them beasts and criminals. This is unjustified.
That's right.
It's not the right language, but I guess they don't have any other language to call it. I would call them evil. Yeah, devils. That's all. That's what they are.
Yes.
Yes, they are.
When I first talked about Ukraine with you guys, I'm sure many people thought I over-exaggerated. But it is true like that. There are no other words to describe them. Normal humans, even criminals, don't do this.
Yes, not at all.
Even war criminals, they don't do this. None of the other dictators would do these kind of things so badly like this. I mean, except Hitler, perhaps.
Yes,
Yes,
Master.
Master.
Don't just kill people without any remorse, without thinking twice. This system in Russia, they brainwashed most of the people.
Yes.
They're actually convinced that all what they're saying is true, and this is what propaganda does. It poisons their mind, and they're spreading not only lies but hatred. And that's actually been very prevalent in their state media lately, is claiming that Ukraine has no right to exist at all, and neither does the Ukrainian language or culture. It all needs to be uprooted, that people need to be put in re-education camps for generations and be taught to forget everything Ukrainian. It's very much a genocidal language that is emanating from the Russian state media, which is entirely controlled by the Kremlin.
That's why they just can do it.
Yeah.
Even young people who have no hatred in their heart, they kill just like you cut the grass or something. Oh my God, and littering all over on the street, and still deny it.
Yes,
Yes,
Master.
Master.
All lying all the time. So ugly, these gangs of devils. My God. Ugh. And I still wonder, when Biden first said that Putin should not be in power anymore, and many people at home were against him.
Yes.
The first time he says something logical, and then they go against him.
Oh,
Yes,
yes.
His own party members, they all scramble around to try to distance themselves from what he said, and also to cover up what he said, or to try to explain it away.
Yes.
Oh, he didn't mean like that. Blah, 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 blah. And he himself also was being cornered by them. And then he said, oh, it's just a moral outburst. It's not about regime change.
Yeah, that's right.
Right.
Yeah. Oh, disgusting, all these people. And now he doesn't back up anymore because the Buchai.
Yes.
If this guy still backs off from what he said about Putin, after this Buchai images of bodies littering all over the city like that, then I think nobody will want to even look at him. So he has to say something good.
Yes.
For sure.
Politicians, they don't say things that they mean, not all the time,
Yes.
Yes, Master.
except Trump.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, and that's why they don't like him. The truth is hard to swallow.
Yes, Master. Yes.
He always says something that is what he thinks.
Yes.
At least you can read him. At least you can know where you stand.
You can
Yes.
trust him.
But all the politicians, you don't trust what they say. You never know what they say, if they mean it or not. Just trendy stuff you have to say to gain votes is really disgusting. Oh, they are so despicable. Yeah. My God, poor Ukrainian people. Poor Ukrainian people. And the world just left them to fight alone like that. I'm telling you, all these NATO countries, if they let Putin even gain just a little bit of Ukraine, they're going to suffer next.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, of course. He will make an excuse to come in again.
Yes.
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 Yeah, this guy, he doesn't care if his people even die on the battlefield or die at home against each other.
Yes, Master.
Yes.
Like you say, you have to self-purify from traitors and all that stuff.
Yes.
Yes.
I mean, cleaning from home.
Yes.
Right.
That's right.
Yes.
Of course, only the good people, the positive people, go against Putin.
Yeah.
I also never thought that this man could be a devil and so evil like that.
For those who are still merely vegetarian and not yet vegan, I ask, what in heaven's name are you waiting for? Howard Lyman, vegan.